Hey guys, and welcome to episode 19 and episode 20 of Fan Service Master Season 8. Let's see if I can remember. Episode 19, I believe, is On the Road to Friendship, and episode 20 is called The Washouts. You know, I fell way behind on this, but I'm not the only one. Quite a few Net Watchers have fell behind. I mean, the other day I saw, was it the Burning Ashes? Anyways, he uploaded episode 12, I think. The 2D Marvel Trailers episode with, that new theory. Was that episode 12? I think so. But anyways, I'm watching both of these together to try and catch up. Won't be on Dairy Motion though. For some reason, Dairy Motion only allows videos at 60 minutes. Oh well. Okay, so what I know about these two episodes. 19 has Fritzy and Starlight, and episode 20 has Studio in it. So a Studio episode? Starlight and Fritzy episode? Well, let me shut up my mouth and get started. By the way, it's raining outside. In case you hear anything. That and my mom's TV.
I don't know, folks.
Oh, hey, Furion!
Been there a long time. Do you suppose the terrifying trunk escape is too much for her? What if the great and powerful Trixie can't escape? But if you're there,
who's that tall guy?
why, our volunteer, of course.
Freddie Smith!
Shoot out a terror pony before you go a pooping them around the stage.
Okay, so Tatus and Flurry Heart, a new tall stallion.
Flurry Heart, and I loved it. I'm so glad we
Oh,
decided to come.
audio fed up.
You two have a real chemistry. The terrifying trunk escape does require a great
So yeah,
powerful assistant. The way you two work together.
Starlight actually sounds like Fritzy.
Twilight and I have. It was pretty fun. Of course it was. There's nothing better than a bond with another pony. You can share all kinds of things. Sunshine, sunshine, ladybugs awake. Clap your
And I'm very Christmas seeing you do this. As we totally Christmas saw you do that in season 2.
The great and powerful Trixie doesn't chant.
Oh well, she still knows how to do it.
My little pony, my
Sylvie, that's an odd thing. Christmas knows Twilight and Tatus do that. But at the time she really had no idea what it was. Probably so she had more than enough time to think. So let's see, I hope when I win to this it's not gonna be blurry. If it is, I apologize. These episodes are kinda hard to find lately. Talk tune every day, huh?
As much as I love my one pony show, it's always nice to come
One
to the
pony
perform
show?
with my great and powerful assistant. Cadence is right. We do work well together. Doing a show with you is almost as much fun as counseling students at Twilight School, which I'm supposed to be doing right now. See you later.
She teleports!
Excuse me, Miss Powerful.
I will got it done.
Usually ponies just call me Trixie, but Ms. Powerful.
There he is.
From here to Saddle Arabia, I have seen nothing.
Oh, that's where you're
with your
from.
wondrous show. Would you consider blessing my homeland with it?
I was just about to set out on tour, but Saddle Arabia is much farther than my usual route. And my caravan might not be suited for an extended tour.
Mine is new and quite spacious. If it would help persuade you, I would happily trade it for yours.
Trade it?
Trade?
No. This is more than just some great and powerful wagon you see before you. It is shelter. It is transportation. It is my only friend in the long and lonely nights on the road.
Very well. Then I must see as many of your performances as I can. If I cannot convince you to bring your tour to Saddle Arabia, I must be prepared to relate its magnificence to your many fans there.
Many fans, you say? Well, I suppose I could consider the trip.
Wonderful! I look forward to seeing you on the road. And if you change your mind about the caravans, my offer remains open.
It's just so far away. Of course, I love visiting new and exciting places. I am
Where is Shadow
traveling
Arabia?
magician,
You took that
after
post from my dad, didn't you?
Sounds like your mind's made up. Not quite. The road is a lonely place, and this trip even more.
Starlight's gonna go with you.
I might convince my great and powerful assistant to come along. Really? Of course! You're not just my assistant and my counselor. You're also my friend. And what's better than a
Yeah,
road trip?
friends?
Nothing.
Using
This
friend
is the
time.
best magical road trip ever!
What about your responsibilities?
I should probably get some pony to cover my student counseling duties while we're gone.
Oh, Dad, he already done it.
Trixie, are
Please
you
tell me it's this time.
One caravan for two.
I was about to say, don't tell me, but
Oh, you brought
yeah.
luggage. I mean, of course you brought luggage. You bet I did. Everything two ponies road trip of their lives. 3 1,000-piece puzzles, 1 copy of Dragon Pit, the best board game in the history of ponies, my famous collection of campfire spices, and an inflatable raft. Did I forget something? I can pop
You're part apple, aren't
Oh
you?
no, it isn't that. Yeah, maybe we don't need the raft. We just
If only there was a spell to shrink things to a smaller size and then a spell to reverse it.
Just fine. Who am I kidding? My wagon is too small for us. I understand if you're having second thoughts. Second thoughts? Are you kidding? This wagon isn't small, it's cozy. And there's no such thing as too cozy. Well, all right then.
Too cozy, huh?
Time to hit the road. I'll start us off. Okay, maybe there is such a thing as too cozy.
Oh, brother.
You're sure you wouldn't rather ride? I'm sure. And you're not backing out. The two of us sleeping in that cozy caravan.
Where's a hot air balloon when you need
There's
it?
plenty of high-quality inns to stay at all
Hey,
day.
I will have to be blimp.
I'm not backing out of the
Airship.
and most powerful road trip bonding
Pretty sure you can find one.
could ever have.
Or maybe to fish them to take you.
I'm actually kind of excited.
Pretty sure well, you would need
We're not like
a lot of
Twilight or
bits
the
for
others.
that, so probably not a good idea. But hey! I see a building up there with 2 blue trees up that purple hill. Oh, hey, Sean!
Our ride might be tiny and small. It's walking no way, Trick. I am walking. But road trips are a great way. We
Oh, I see a table there.
get along. I'm glad we're sticking to it. We've already got a song. We're off on the road to friendship.
Well,
By side, just like keeping up high. Our bond of friendship is stronger than this tour's demands.
My offer to trade caravans still stands.
Wait, what did he say? Nothing. We're so tight, we can't
oh, I guess you do. I guess you did need the wow. So why doesn't Fitzy want to stick with it for a caravan? Oh, God, you don't want it to that Hydra or Tamara. Oh, you two. Hey, you're Twilight's, pretty much Twilight's friend Devil. I really want a story about that, because he looks too much like Twilight. I mean, even Starlight was able to paint over her tuning mark. I'm pretty sure wearing the wig is dyeing your hair is not gonna be too hard. So I don't know if I'm gonna say it's either Twilight or, you know, doppelganger. Oh, doppelgangers. So no Tamara, right? Oh, who's taps? Okay, so here we are in Saudi Arabia. Oh wait, we saw this in that Somnambula episode.
And we only have so many bits.
If it's the right one.
Spend them wisely.
Is that a
Sorry
taco?
about wasting bits on street food. Oh, it's fine. Falafel bonding, right? Besides, we still have enough for hay cakes and juice. Why don't we go there? Oh, no. I always buy my hay cakes here. So we're just going to wait in line for hours, which is totally cool. Waiting in line
I thought you...
right?
I thought you didn't travel this far.
Purchase, we weren't able to get everything on my list, but we are definitely set for breakfast. And I'm sure we'll find out that waiting in that super long line was worth it. A few hiccups always happen. We'll be back on the road to friendship after a good night's sleep. Roll
No wins.
call. I'm sure we'll find something.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, full.
Ah, the Glow Pass Festival. Some nebula is no doubt filled to the brim. Luckily, travelers such as
Okay, please tell me some nebula is in this episode. It's our home. It's a big civilization, big honor for her.
You might have thought
And I'm pretty sure seeing that she's still alive is going to be quite a shock to the viewers.
I have done that? I don't know, but I'm starting to think you aren't as great and powerful an assistant as I thought. So you just brought me along to do your legwork? No, of course not. I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated. I was really looking forward to a relaxing night in a nice room. Me too. But since there's literally no room at the inns, I guess it's lucky we've got the wagon. Sleeping in tight quarters bonding. Yay!
Okay, so does she have OCD tendencies? Ouch.
Is there something I can do to make things more comfortable for you? You could get rid of this junk. Yes, well, before we throw away the magical items it's taken me years to collect, we could try switching hammocks. Fine.
I should have the dogs in here. Fuck. Very much fuck bitch. Oh my god! Now that would be terrifying.
Starlight! I think there's a wild animal outside!
It's so annoying.
Starlight! What? I'm sorry. Your snoring is a bit, loud? Yeah, I do that. I had my village convinced we were being attacked by bears every night.
Really?
But we probably need better.
Well, that's cute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Frishy the outlaw.
Great and powerful. Seriously? Prepare to be amazed. Sleep well? Sure did. Is that the last of the hay cakes? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's fine. I don't suppose there's more juice.
You ate the food, you don't have the drinks.
I guess we'll have to resupply.
What a glorious morning! I can't tell you how much I am looking forward to the first show of your tour.
Is he gonna be following us for the whole time? I do not know. She's been in there a long time. Do you suppose the terrifying trunk escape is too much for a pony who drinks all the juice and talks nonstop in her sleep? What if the great and powerful Trixie can't sleep because her roommate snores like an Ursa Major?
Oh,
If
no.
you're there, who's in here?
There's not much room in here.
At least you don't have to sleep in it with another pony!
This show is much better in Ponyville.
Would you like the last cake?
Oh, nice
I know how
shadows.
fond you are of eating the last of things. Oh no, it might make me thirsty, and we don't have anything to drink, so... The good news is, I'm so exhausted I could sleep
Okay, I like the
in a
shadow
stampede of
effect.
wild boars.
That's good
You'll
effort.
be delighted to know is only slightly louder than your snoring. Well, I'm looking forward to rehearsing the act with you all night. So diligent of you to go over it and over it.
Who's this reminding me of?
Practice makes perfect. Not today, didn't. Well,
Remember that episode? Remember that in Rarity?
Really? Because
One of
if
those
you wanted to make
tailbows.
this more comfortable, you could always pare down a bit. Well, since you're so concerned about space, you can have it all. I'll sleep under the stars, where at least the wild animals will be quieter than you.
Jeez.
I do not mean to interrupt, but It seems there is trouble on the road to friendship.
You think? Where's my wagon? I traded it to that pony from Saddle Arabia for his. He even threw in a pair of robes. You what? I traded the old, worn-out wagon that was...
And now we're gonna get why the wagon is so important to Fritzy.
Spacious one that we can both enjoy. Who said you could do that? No, Pony, I just did it. Now we both have plenty of room, and you didn't even have to give anything away. Au contraire. I did give something away. I gave away my wagon and my best friend. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were better friends with that beat-up old wagon than you are with me. Well, it's easy when the wagon is a better friend. It would have never traded you away. That's ridiculous. Oh, it is ridiculous. In fact, this whole tour is ridiculous. I don't even know why I invited you in the first place. Well, maybe I should just head home. I think that's a very good idea. And you can take this horrible giant caravan with you. Fine. Good.
Don't want to do this yet.
Goodness! Oh, Miss Powerful. But where is your assistant? I had hoped providing you with a more comfortable means of conveyance would allow you to once more dazzle the crowds with mystifying feats of magic.
Normally,
What's your dream on? And where were those two other tall ponies we saw in season 3?
an unfair procurement of my wagon.
I desired your wagon and provided one of equal or better value in return. It seems like a perfectly honest and fair trade to me.
Yes, but I don't know why it's so special to her.
And that.
I'm sure it is, but I am eager to set out, if you'll excuse me. I am willing to wait as long as you are.
We'll just see about that.
You don't have to pee sooner or later, buddy.
You know, even if I was willing to reverse the trade, you don't have my caravan to offer in return.
Details!
You can't move it. You can't levitate it either.
You all seem a lot less...
Just believe in the force! That's what Lodi did! Well, that's what he told, that's what he told you.
This place is awful! How did I not see it before?
Because you were singing. Oh, there's those female ponies again.
It's one of those traveling ponies. Your song really inspired us. We decided we need to head off on the road to friendship, too. It sure beats the...
Sylvie, you have to be fly like in the sky. You are too much like to her.
Reminded us you can also make it fun. Thanks again.
Steaming hot beverage?
Thank you, no.
Now she catch up!
Doing?
Did she turn around?
Taking a stand by lying down. Not that you care, wagon trader aware.
I'm afraid I'm still not interested, despite your assistant's convenient appearance.
Trixie, I came back to apologize.
That's just she turned
I
around.
should never have traded away the wagon. It wasn't mine to trade. It belongs to my friend.
If you truly were friends, I suppose I'd be honor bound to reverse the trade.
Okay, fine. We're friends. Best friends who share a deep bond but weren't prepared for the emotional challenges of traveling. Happy?
I'm still unconvinced. Perhaps you could prove your friendship.
How? Oh, we could do our friendship chant. Alright.
Oh, darling. What am I joking right now? What is this friendship chant?
Magic, magic, puff of smoke. One wave your hooves and tell a little
That was the worst friendship chant I have ever heard. And you two were clearly making it up as you went. But Only true friends would be willing to act so ridiculous for one another.
So you'll get back the wagon?
Though I'd suggest heading back to Ponyville. I'm not sure Saddle Arabia is ready for this.
That's fair. I'm sorry your Saddle Arabian tour was ruined. Honestly, I don't think I could have stood one more second on the road. At a certain point, I don't even like traveling with myself. It is a lot harder than I thought. Still, I'm glad we tried. Mostly so we know not to do it again. I think it's made our friendship greater and more powerful than ever.
You know, there's actually plenty of room in here for one pony nap. Is the show over?
You kidnap us! Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so... Yes?
Will you go fill my cup up? Put me a little bit of creamer in it.
Alrighty. It's okay. I'll let you know when I get done recording. Okay, I am back and I had to fill up the coffee for my mom. I hate the two words in here. Anyways, these back. Nothing wrong with that. Anyways, so this was a good episode for these two. Talk about a road trip. They didn't really. I guess it seems like they didn't pay attention to the hazards on the road because they were too busy singing. And seeing Starlight, Twilight, and Cadence, they had their own friendships, and which I'm pretty sure is gonna become a stain, whether they do it or not. Okay, just put in my seat. Okay, so Shadow Arabia. Okay, so we first saw a couple of ponies from there. Wait a minute. No. The two ponies we saw at the end of Magic Duel, where were they from? I asked that because then in Season 4, we saw two more ponies from Shadow Arabia and they were totally different. And here this guy who's pretty much the same size as the two we saw in Season 3. So where were all these tall ponies going? No idea. And I also have no idea why 50 was so attached to her wagon. Although when you think about it, it kinda makes a little sense. She's out on the road so much by herself, the wagon is really all she has. I mean, as far as we know, Frizzy doesn't have a house, does she? Her house is the wagon. And Starlight was definitely wrong in putting it without, Frizzy's permission. I mean, that's like Frizzy going and showing off Starlight's tights. They're different, but the tights to Starlight is what the wagon is to Frizzy. And it's also good to know that they're actually working together. Seriously. If you had no idea who Starlight was at first, you just close your eyes and seriously imagine Fritzy saying those lines. She is a good Frizzy impersonator. So what was Cadence and Furryheart doing in Ponyville? I'm guessing signing armor was there somewhere. They were just Frizzy and it just happened to be the same day that Frizzy was over. Frizzy's road tours is a good explanation for where she is. Unlike Starlight, who keep disappearing off the face of the planet. That's a topic for another time. Anyway, so this is a good episode. I liked it. You can definitely believe these two are friends. Only true friends all do like that. Seriously. Okay, now, without further ado, Washouts. I saw a thumbnail, but I'm not sure if it was fan or not.
Order, everybody! I hereby call to order this meeting of the Rainbow Dash Dance Club. First order of business?
Okay, so we haven't seen this club in a long time. In fact, we hadn't seen this club since season 2. Well, and also she did flipped. Okay, so okay, first of all, it was nice to see Rainbow Dash still buys on her own fan club. And now Studio kinda switched it to a brand new club. In the Washouts. Okay. You have so much training to do, young fairy. Stunt. Oh. Move over sailboats. Now we have another drift rival on the boats. And they're not clones. They're real ponies. I guess you took a bit too much time with Rainbow Dash. You got used to it. Come on, you would do it too, Pinky. You know it. Just don't tell your parents. Whew, she did. Oh, Appleset. What else they're doing? Is the text on that backwards? Pinky, flip that watch. Shut up. Oh wait, the video is flipped. Okay, never mind. I might flip it back if I can do that. There's studio. I'm gonna find some toffee. Fridays has Princess as a rank. You could have had Starlight help with those. You never went to sports, did you? Music. There she is, I think. Yep, the thumbnail I saw probably was not a fan image. Wait, what was that last word? Who is that? Fireproof. Oh, she's actually impressed. She's actually enjoying it. How do you know that's a she? You're the second member of that fan club, aren't you? I'm not upset at that spot for by the thumbnail because that was still there. Thumbnails are unavoidable, and there's also fan images. So I saw a thumbnail deal there when she returned. So come on, let's see her. Who are those two? Come on, where is she? You have a star. Is that a star or is that face paint on your eye? Shiver, who are you? Oh man! Come on! They don't fail me! Yes! She's back! Same voice actress? Okay, learning this has been my favorite Pantasys since episode. Oh man, I cannot even imagine my reaction if I did not see that thumbnail. We really just censor thumbnails. We need to censor those. But I don't care, I'm just happy she's back. No, that's a different voice actress, I think. Okay, so different voice actress, but this is back. I don't care. Please stay like Fritzy did. Please stay like Fritzy. Also, are you guys sister or not? Here's a babysitter that is identical to you. Also, I just noticed, their uniforms are very sweet and enfolded Wonderboat suits. So they just shoot for Toppy right over those suits. Ah. This is the conflict. He's fighting. Not you. Okay. I'm so happy you're back. Now please stay. Yes? I will when I get done.
Can I be door for a second?
You can.
Look, I just poured this little bit.
Okay.
Anyway.
Will we hold it all, Pepper?
Yeah, I'll pour some of that into this.
Okay.
You want both of them?
No, thank you. Let's go back, please.
Yes, sir. Oh! I ran all over the board. Ow.
What the freak did I miss? You have experiences with this, don't you? Okay. Who are you and what did you do to Spitfire? 2. What did you do to Spitfire's voice actress? 3. I don't know. What happened to the voice? Wait, my guys. It's okay if she's a fan of that group, but I agree that she really should not join. If she does, have her do something with her studio. Oh God, where did she go? Where did she go? You're in it too. Oh dear. Nickname. I thought that bubble guy kinda got healed pretty fast, didn't he? Its audio's different. She's a member. You voice spit fire, didn't you? What did you do to her voice? She's gonna fly in this episode. I'm guessing it. Seriously, the one about the shoe topping right over those shoots. You know, there's has to be something perfect for Stu to do. But she needs the experience. No experience, she's not gonna do well. And I'm kinda worried. The voice just sound right for the other characters. Is that Iron Will? You didn't say her name when you introduced her before. Oh, he's Mulder. Dallas. Are the others there? Flinty too? Okay, even Sonny from, Ghost Rider. He sung Teletalkers, but he didn't sing that many. Oh, where's her family when you need her? Okay. Okay. Okay! Okay. Whoa! Okay, that was funny. I'm pretty sure you'll identify. Steal you. Please tell me your parents are there. Please tell me your parents are in the club. Yeah, they're there. They're there. I told that. And now she's eavesdropping on it too. Okay. First, let me just say, I do wonder what my reaction would have been if I had not seen that thumbnail. But I really am just glad that Lightning Dust is back. I mean, other than Dilda, she was the #1 character I wanted to see returned. And she finally did. She first showed up in Season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we count that. Okay, so she's first showed up in Season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 seasons later. Pretty much 5 years just about. But I am just happy she came back and she's... Well, I don't know if she's staying, but she has a reason to come back. So we have no mention of Sty. But really, in that flashback, his baby sister looked pretty identical to Lightning does. And I did ask somebody on the show. He said that Lightning Dust is older than Sty. However, Twilight and her mother look to be identical twin sisters, minus the, Turtle theme. So that statement is not valid in this show. Age is kinda hard to judge. But anyways, I'm happy Lightning Dust is back. I like those shoes, but seriously, Warner Bros. Can pretty much sue. Because all you did was take their uniform and fuck the Turtles. That's pretty much stealing. But, who knows what the laws are there. I guess the helmets are original enough? I don't know, but anyways, I'm just glad she's back, and I hope she comes back. Okay, so, apparently, she started her own club. She's not really resentful of being kicked out, because she enjoys her own group. And she can be as restless as she wants. I do hope that in time, Lightning Dust will be able to redeem herself. I mean, yeah, this group is pretty awesome. I mean, even Rainbow Dash was loving it when, at first. But I would like to see her redeemed at least in some way, to where she respects others, to where she actually thinks of the others. I mean, she did not tell that studio might be badly hurt. So that needs to be addressed. But I guess we shall have to wait to see if she shows up. Please let her come back at the end. Anyways. So, the Washouts. Only 3 members. See why they got kicked out. Seriously, what was up with Spitfire and her voice? If that was not from personal experience, then I guess that's outside of her character. But I'm not completely sure. Okay. Do you expresses that she cannot fly? Okay, let me say this. From my impression, she was so bent on showing the Washouts. It started because she really liked them, but then it became Rainbow Dash kept telling her no. And she, being a kid, wanted her own choice, and that choice had to be this, because it was the only choice she could do on her own. She wanted to be in this club, and she was just flat out tired and pretty much frustrated of Rainbow Dash telling her no. I mean, if you're a kid, you're gonna do some crazy and stupid things in that situation. So, and Judy probably wants to be a wonderboat, but she brought up that she may never be the best because she cannot fly. And it pretty much seemed to be painful for her to say that. Okay. If this show ends at season 9, my only wish for season 9 is either to show Studio's family, and more importantly, finally being able to fly outside of the dream. But, like Rainbow Dash said, she can be awesome in her own way. And I'm pretty sure if she wasn't terrified, she probably could have made that fit for it. But, I think it was overdone with the, pretty much overdone with the rockets. Okay. Rainbow Dash actually seemed like a mother in this episode. But her bond with Diddy was still fun. It was nice to see, Rainbow Dash's parents and her Diddy's fan club. I mean, how can you have a fan club with Diddy and not have Rainbow Dash's parents? I love these characters. Anyways, this was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I love having my favorite character back. Well, my favorite Pegasus back. And yeah, Lani does really... She seems to have went downhill. I mean, that was her character. I mean, in season 3, she did not care about pretty much safety. She did not care for it. She wanted to be the best, and she did everything she could to be the best. But this seems more... She couldn't be the best. She couldn't be the best wonderboat, so she decided to be the best at what she does best, being reckless. And she definitely seemed to have went overboard. I guess since she had nothing left to do, she took the thing that got her kicked down and just excelled with it. Pretty much in spite, probably. But that's just what I'm thinking right now. She's a She's a good character. There's really a lot the show can do with Lightning does right now. But will they have the time to delve into that? I hope they do. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching these 2 episodes. I shall see you in episode 21. And if you're watching this on Dailymotion, my reactions are over 60 minutes. They're gonna be on YouTube. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. And remember, just because you tell a kid no, doesn't mean they're not gonna do it. You just have to give them room to make their own choices, and just pray and pray they do not regret it or they do not get hurt. But like what Rainbow Dash did, be ready to step in when you need to. It's free to give them room to be who they want to be, to make with their own choices, but that doesn't mean you can just sit by and watch them get killed. Be ready to jump to action if it's needed. So just keep that in mind. Celestia, I am so happy she is back. And I love those suits. But seriously, copyrighted, one of us are gonna sue. Matter of time.